Right. Let's lay these out. Astronaut meets Factorio. I don't agree with that one, Beth. I don't think. It's more Satisfactory meets Factorio meets Surviving Mars. Something like that. Astronaut is like more about mining the ground and stuff and digging tunnels and finding, you know what I mean? It's like, it's quite different really. Come on. Need bigger upgraded storage. Thank you, Gemma. Okay, right. Let's bump capacity back up to 36. It's building up nicely. I wonder how many of these we can actually drive from this. The advantage is, because there's another coal mine on the right side, if it ever tops out, we're just bringing coal from the other side. Well, that's balanced out anyway. Scumbag. I kind of feel like this one could drive that array, no problem. Thank you, Screw. we try to split it before the arrays? Not yet. I don't like the way this is working, so I'm going to go redo the whole thing anyway. Get rid of that. Uh-oh, core energy's gone. Chuck some coal in there. I wish you'd tell me a lot earlier about my energy reserves running out. Wait, why have I got this doing this? What did I do that for? You had 4 belts. It's kind of annoying. That's better. Now I'm on one note. Watch your studio tour. Enjoy the production. Interesting to see the room transformation. Yeah, I wanted to get the story in. That was the main thing. Like, when you see before and after, I always find it fascinating. Okay. Even for me, like looking back at the original pictures, it was quite shocking. So my office really looked like that? Crystal smelting. You've mastered the ultimate smelting techniques, and now you can change the atomic arrangements of the element through smelting and quickly produce advanced materials such as diamonds. Okay. Seems legit, bro. Need to make some more of those. Right, I need to upgrade my capacity. This is ridiculous. Here we go. Inventory capacity, steel and circuit boards. Easy. If I unqueue that now and requeue it, does it remember how much research I put towards it already? Or does it throw it all away? Mind you've streamed in 2014-15 and certain German bus sim and ETS2, how different things were back then. Yep, everything changes, dude. It remembers. In that case, let's do it that way. I need to get research from my inventory again for a second. Circuit boards. Copper. Really? They should boost the inventory size. I don't know by how much though. 50% is it? Yeah, can you ever get like logistic bots in this game that bring stuff to you? Because running around gathering stuff is okay initially. But it quickly gets annoying. You actually want stuff to bring things to you. Condiment services. Like 44 months. Is this game moddable? It'd be great if it was moddable. Get the After Dark mod in here. Not yet. That's the phrase I hear a lot with this game. Not yet. What support is planned? Fair enough. Inventory capacity plus 1 line. Oh my god. Is that it? Meh. Alright, let's get supply running again. Cool, that's working. 42 megawatts now. Nice. Right, that's the power problem solved. I believe we was gonna crack the hydrogen or something. Let's kind of look at that. Have a good one, Manic. Yeah, so we've got no hydrogen whatsoever. We're going to turn that off now. Can we turn that off? Output. On. Hang on. Just stop burning that for a minute. Right, so how does this cracking thing work? X-ray cracking. Cannot make in a replicator. Okay, do we make that in a refinery then? I like Wensleydale. Oh, refinery. Let's make some refineries. I'm not really sure how this works. What's the input for this? Hydrogen and oil. Wait, so we take the hydrogen that we're making and then instead we put it through this with the oil and it creates more hydrogen, but it also produces graphite, is how I read this. So we have to stop outputting hydrogen into there. We have to take the oil out of here. And we combine the two. And then that produces more hydrogen. Which we then feed back into the pot. That's going to get interesting. I guess we need separate tanks, don't we? So that storage tank doesn't need to be that big. And instead we have secondary tanks. So the input of this is going to come this way. This is going to come back around. I think. How many refineries we need? I have no idea. I guess we want to do something like that again. Wait a minute, we've got to get 2 inputs to it. We need 2 hydrogen to 1 fuel. I wonder if that's too close. You can't put these next to each other because of the input lines. I think you need to like stagger it slightly. Like that. Fracking, you will end up with masses of hydrogen pretty quickly. Really? It only increases it by 50%. See, it requires 2 hydrogen to 1 crude oil, so I'm thinking keep the hydrogen on the inside track. With massive energy storage, you can now use the accumulator to store surplus electrical energy in the grid. Power is low, the accumulator will discharge. Nice. Oh yeah, you need some exotic materials though. Fair enough. If that's the case, then we'll do it like that. I don't like the way it looks, but we'll do it. So I should really be doing a splitter here. Oh, if we do a splitter there, it's going to be horrible. No, we're not doing a splitter there. So the output from this is going to be graphite, which we're already using somewhere. Oh, you put hydrogen and oil on the same line. Interesting. Where is it that we're using graphite? I can't remember. There it is. Interesting. So graphite just happens to be an input into the red thing. So the X-ray cracking literally makes everything that you need for red matrix. Well, well, well. In that case, what I might do is have it come over here to a storage and then feed it into here on a splitter, but prioritize this graphite over that graphite. Because if this graphite ever backs up, this whole production shuts down. Oh my god, that oil is building. So you want this left click to prioritize input. So that will take this graphite over that one. So now the output of this is the best way of doing that. I want to get the hydrogen on one build. Have a pressure, the build pressure and kablooey. Yeah, that could go badly wrong. When you're off on like another planet doing something and your whole factory blows up. Nightmare, thank you for 40 months. I guess we need to elevate one out of here. Game, please. It's almost ready to rock and roll. Wait a minute. Can't you just send this on a feedback loop? Can't you just take, like, the hydrogen that comes out of here? You can basically shove it back into the system here and just make more hydrogen. So then all you need to do is prioritize it somehow. Oh my god. You've got yours on feedback as well. Huh. Wow. So I guess what you do is you have a splitter here, I guess. Of course I don't have any splitters. I was going to say, I was trying to work out how you end up with loads because, like, you're taking 2 hydrogen and making 3. Like, okay, 50% markup. Well, that's not going to get out of control, is it? But a feedback loop will. So instead you have this go back into here. You belt that into there, and that into there. But then you prioritize the output to that side. So if there's a gap here, it will shove it there first, so it'll send it back around the loop. This will be interesting. Okay, so this one is gonna have, let's get this right. This one's gonna have, wait. That's graphite, right? The upper one is graphite. So that one's graphite, and that one is hydrogen. That one's graphite. That one is hydrogen. All right. Now this is going to get real weird. There you go. So it's sending it out, and then it's just chucking it back round again. So this is nuts. Yeah, the feedback will fill storage, right? All the way to the point where storage fills up. Where storage then fills up. Let's get rid of that one. When storage fills up, it won't be able to output there anymore. So then it'll switch and start outputting this way. And it will never ever run out of hydrogen as long as there's oil. Which is insane. The only thing that's worrying me right now is not really consuming very much oil. Standard logistics aim until you start shooting sails around a star. That sounds interesting. This is taking too long. Like, once you've got this cracking thing, you don't need all these refineries, because you can just manufacture hydrogen. There's a surplus of hydrogen, funnily enough. But the fuel is not going down as much as I want it to. That's still going up way too quickly. So at this point, what we do is we add a splitter. We tell it to prioritize that one. Port occupied. What are you talking about? Weird. Right, so now it should chuck the fuel that way, and then when that backs up, it'll throw it into the furnace. So that'll burn the excess off, or it should do. Oh, X key, yeah. Thanks. Because I don't want an excess of fuel, really. Short on iron. It's really complex. Yeah, it kind of gets complex. To get some belts. some point I'm going to have to start making the faster belts. Unlike Factory though, I don't feel like I'm at the point where I critically need faster belt. I'd start manufacturing those electric motor things. You ain't seen nothing yet, Lil. These. Need to manufacture those. Okay, this is shut down completely. The question is why? Because graphite is backed up. Graphite is backed up because there's no hydrogen, so it can't consume it. Which makes perfect sense. We have way too much graphite. Storage Mark II. Let's have some of them. I think it's how do you get rid of graphite? Suppose you convert it into graphene. Wait a minute, is that refined oil? Start making graphene. Don't need to use graphene yet, but it's a thing. Oh my god. I did not realize Storage Mark II is like... That's insane. I just said that, Bess. That's what I'm trying to fix. Let's get rid of that. That is a very big box. And then the hydrogen flows again. How many? Wow, that's a lot of space. And you can stack these as well. I feel like I need to go around and upgrade the storage areas now, just so they've got stupid amounts of stuff. That's an awful lot of graphite. Yeah, so because these things can't output graphene, they can't continue to make hydrogen. So the whole thing just stops. So if we turn off the priority on this and just let it do, hang on, stop, go away. Just let it do 50-50. then that means we carry on making red cubes, and also every one hydrogen that goes back round here, or sorry, every two of them goes back round here, gets made into 3. So you, over time, that will just build up. The only problem is this is going to be a bit starved of hydrogen until that happens. The solution is to build more of these, I think. Just burn more stuff. Then we'd have to split it down there, which is a real pain. Actually, no, it's not, because you can use the up and down splitter. There's a splitter that, that one. We might not be able to have them next to each other. Oh, look at that. The hitbox is real. The hitbox is huge on this thing. You can't even put them that close to each other, which is just nuts. Oh god, I just got rid of something important. I literally just right-clicked on the wrong thing and got rid of the entire hydrogen storage and tank. Like, literally the tank and everything that we built so far just went like that because of a pixel. Oh, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. Yeah, I think it should give you a warning on that one. I just hope we can come through though with that. Hydrogen should be in the inventory. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty certain when we built the tanks it said something like, if you destroy the item, the storage tank, all the stuff will vanish. Hey donkey. But you can't, I don't think you can put this into here. There's no way of having this open. It's just completely gone. Thank you for 70 months, donkey. So what we can do is hopefully sneak that over there. All that just so I could split it. Can you build foundations? You can, but it's very expensive. You click on the number 9 key, and then you build some foundation pieces, and then you turn on the lay foundation decoration, and then basically you flatten the land. But there's no tile, like a stone tile that I've seen. Mr. Jabcom, thank you, 37 months. I should watch you more often instead of playing my own dumb games, lol. What do you mean, put one in front of the other? I don't like the way that just suddenly stopped when I did that. I don't like that. Why did it do that? Okay, top one's graphite. Okay. Why is this one not making anything? Doesn't have any hydrogen. I think I just broke something here. There we go. It's working again.
I know you're fed up with the refineries not lining up on the grid, but looking at it from the outside it looks like they could both be on the same grid line if the two shorter inserters were right next to each other on each belt. Squirrel think.
No, I'll tell you why it's done that way, Baz. Because if you look, each refinery only has 3 inputs on it. So if you put 2 refineries next to each other that line up, you can't insert 2 items into each one because you need 4 inputs. So I have to stagger them so that I can get 4 inputs. Because you need 2 helium. Sorry, you need a helium into each one, and you need an oil into each one. So you need 4, and you can't draw from the same belt with 1 inserter thing, if you see what I mean. So you have to stagger them to do that. It's because they only have 3 input lines, and I need to put 2 things in it and 2 things in the next one. The shorter inputs coming next to each other. No. You can't have a sorter draw from the same belt in the same position. It has to be in a different belt position. Unless I misunderstood. There's inputs and outputs on both sides. Yes. So you could come down this side with other stuff. That's not what you mean. Okay. No, then, Alex, how you doing, sir? 68 months. Hope you're well, Alex. Hope it's not snowing too heavily. Centre fed 4 refineries, feeding from them in a line either side. I don't know what you mean. My brain's not working anymore. I'm not bad, Alex, mate. Thank you. How's the hydrogen situation? 400. The thing is, that should increase. The more that gets in there, the more it'll make, I guess. Pull all to the left, I'll pull the hydrogen to the right in the same row. I think what you're saying is you'd have to... I think I know what you're saying. You basically have two belts going in between each one, yeah? I think that's what you're saying. So then you line them up. It would work. You'd require more splitters and stuff, but yeah. Ooh. Graphite storage is not... When you come back and watch the stream starts freezing. Rip. Triple stack. It's like a McDonald's. One of those McDonald's burgers. The new triple stack. Right then, so we've got that going. We've got red going. Got blue going. What's the next big task, I wonder? We should probably research something. What do we really need? Mechanical frame. Unlocks mechan... Oh, I need to manufacture these electric motors. It would be nice to have those on tap. They have to be assembled by the look of it. Steel. Oh yeah, so... Do you want a quick overview, Alex? So here's the little planet that we're on. This is where we landed. This is currently home. As you can see, we've not actually done anything on this side of the planet yet. That's one planet. And then if you scroll out of that planet, then that planet is actually more of a moon that's orbiting this planet. And if you click on this planet, it doesn't really have any things that we could get. But this planet is orbiting this star, and there's other planets that we can go to, like this one, that has lots of silicon and titanium that we'll need. So what we'll have to do is have to go to this planet and set up manufacturing plants to get the titanium and silicon, and then have drones fly it back to the home planet so that we can make other stuff. This one here has lots and lots of titanium and stone, interestingly, and copper. Ooh. And then when you finish with that, that's just one star, because then when you zoom out again, well, there's more stars. But we can't see the planets orbiting these yet because we don't have the tech for it right now. And then at some point you have to build a Dyson thingy, which will sit around a star and gather the energy from it. It's kind of nuts. Do you want to see the tech tree? So here's the tech tree. And this is where we are at the moment. So this stuff required blue science, if you like. This requires blue and red. And then this starts to go on. It's getting more difficult. So it requires yellow. Planetary ionosphere utilization, anyone? Needs yellow and green. The direct inversion mechanism. Fancy one of those? How about a universe matrix? Well, that requires blue, red, yellow, purple, and green. Mission complete when you get the universe matrix science done. And then there's the upgrade tree, which is like stuff on your mecha, your bot, and then other stuff like to do with building. If you want to vertically stack more, or you want to have your logistic bots flying around quicker. There's a tech tree there, and it's early access, so you know. Yeah, but think about that, Jabgon. Think about how big the Earth is, and then think about how big our sun is, and the radius and the surface area of the sun is huge. And then think, well, every time you go out, that radius, that sphere, goes up. Like, what's the surface area? Pi r cubed or something? So if you, like, go out 1,000,000 miles from the sun, the surface area of your net would be astronomically big. What's this game about? Yes. And there's little old me trying to manufacture iron plates. That's what it's going to do. It's going to make these. So we've got cogs, iron. Where's the magnets being built? There's the magnets. They're on the belt, aren't they? Yes, they're on here. That goes to here. Actually, no, they're not on any bus right now. The ones that are being made are being consumed for blue science. I think we'll have to make some more of these. Or at least make these quicker. Looking at that input, we could actually make another one of these. I'm thinking make another one of these and then put it on the bus and then build it further down. I'll have a look later, but my brain ain't working yet, man. When my brain's working tomorrow, I'll look at it. It's about efficiency. Yeah, I guess. The only downside is at the moment it's single player only, and there's so much to do that for a single player it's a big challenge. Put a splitter back here and grab that stuff. Don't like the way this is working at all, but whatever. Don't need to build them here at all, do I? Because they're actually on the bus, we could just keep the bus going. It's one of the most polished early access games that you come across. It's the English translations I love. LCC Suburban, thank you for 5 years. Happy anniversary. I really want these bots to build so much quicker than they are right now. Not that far, Kirby. Not that far. Night Gaming, thank you very much. Night Gaming for gifting 5 subs. to the community. Really appreciate that. Thank you. If you just got a gifted sub, please give Night Gaming a thank you, guys. We have land here. We need cogs, we need iron plates, and we need coils. That's iron. With iron we can make cogs. I know I can upgrade the bots for faster building. I'm trying to upgrade quite a few things right now. Frosty Jack, thank you for 63 months. Need some more splitters. One of them. Oh, I need an assembler. Have we got assembly 2 yet? No, I've only got 1. Oh, Mans, thank you very much. Thank you for 50 months and 5 subs gifted. That's so kind. Thank you very much, Mans. Can we get some more squirrel gifts in chat for Mans and Night Gaming? That's 10 subs. 10 subs gifted. Right. Put that in there. Then this is going to make those. Which we need. Load that up. Oh, it was 6 subs. I beg your pardon. Thank you for 6 subs gifted, mans. I'm so used to it being 5 or like 10 or whatever. Put that into storage box. Okay, so manufacturing some more coils, and then we need them to make this thing. So we now need to get iron, and then make cogs out of iron. Wait a minute, cogs made out of iron ore? No. Okay. So we'll grab the iron from down here. Cogs are made in an assembler. So we need assemblers. See, what's the ratio of that? 1 to 1 for that. 1 cog for 2 iron. Okay. Might try splitting that again then. Delacroix, mate, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the raid, Delacroix. Welcome, guys. What's this strange game, dude? It's nothing like Hunt, I can tell you that. Guys, if you like Hunt, definitely give Delacroix a follow. Can we give him a shout out, please, mods? Yeah, it's... If Factorio and Satisfactory and Surviving Mars and a couple of other games had a baby, this might be what it's like. It's a manufacturing kind of game, but you're not just on one planet anymore. You're on kind of more than one planet, and you can explore different star systems and gather resources from around the solar system and make stuff. Yeah. Unfortunately, single player at the moment. See each other only on weekends. Don't forget Anno. I guess you could throw some Anno in there. I mean, it's got stuff that's definitely unique to it, you know? Right, so we're going to set that to make cogs. And the cogs are going to go out into a storage box. Actually, if we make it right next to the... Like, literally put it there. We can probably just insert straight into it. No, too close. And then the other end of this we can bring over here. So now we should have everything we need. That's the 3 components I think we need for the motors. What's the goal? Interesting question. So, as far as I can work out, if you actually look at the tech tree, like the tech tree being what it is, right at the very end, it has you manufacturing what it calls the universe matrix, which is like white science in Factorio. So along the way, you've had to have researched and made blue science, red science, yellow science, purple science, green science, then whatever that black thing is, I don't know what that is. And then you make white science, and if you make 4,000 of them, universe-like stuff, you will end the game. I think on the way you have to harness the power of a star or something. You have to build like a solar sail around a star and harness the power of it, which is kind of crazy. Hunt is challenging sometimes. Yeah. You can have great games. You can have games where you get wrecked. Like yesterday we was playing and we got the bounty, and we were like running for the extract, and 2 guys chasing us. And then as we got to the bounty, there were 2 guys at the extract point. So then we were the meat in the sandwich, and we got wrecked. What do I want? I want an assembly machine. So if we say electric motor. And we'll have a nice big storage box. Yay for electric motors. 29 more days, Alex. Alex, it's been almost 6 years since I did that, and yeah, you know, sometimes you just have to take a leap. Yeah, no worries, dude. Delacroix, thanks for the raid again. Okay, so that's going to just slowly build up lots of electric motors. But we're going to nick them for now so we can get this research done. Stuart UK, thank you for 54 months. Mr. Yonker, thank you for 38. Yeah, Alex, I don't know what to say, mate. It's a decision that you come to eventually, and you either decide to do it or you don't. You've decided to do it, so... Now, you get to see what happens. Like anything in life. I really need to research assembly too, so we can make these things a lot quicker. Because that's like 22 a minute. That's not so bad, actually. Over time, that'll stack up. Just grab these. Need another 4. See that, Mr. Dude? There we go. I should complete that research anyway. Let's see how the hydrogen's getting on over here. $1,800. That's a lot slower than I thought. Plus 1 meters per second mecha move speed. Woo! We go faster. Energy circuit. Plus 200 mecha fuel power. Gives the recovery speed of mecha core energy. That will be useful. Requires Mecha Core level 2. Okay. You can actually get a lot of this stuff. The Mecha Sail. Double press space to lift off, hold arrow keys and space in flight. Wait, what? Which will activate sail modes at a certain altitude. In sail mode, Mecha will orbit the planet at a higher speed. I'm having that. I'm so having that. What did I do to the junk box? Was it near the steel? I think it was near the steel. Oh, there it is. There we go. That's why we kept the junk box. This game has one thing in common with Lucy's Factorio. I'll just do one more thing. Yes. Absolutely has that about it. Manual research. Right then. I think I better leave it though, because it's like 8:15. I just realised the time, and you know what this game's like. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, guys. 12 o'clock. That's over 8 hours. Can we get some love in chat for the mod team, guys? Yeah, so we'll carry on tomorrow, Saturday. 12 o'clock start. We'll do some more. Maybe do some of this, and then maybe some hunt in the evening, I don't know. Can't put it down before you get to space. I'm about to put it down. Anyway, I need to go. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, guys, as ever. But yeah, I need to get some rest. Plus 200 kilowatts mecha fuel power. Has more fuel generation. As long as there's fuel in the chamber, recovery energy is faster. Nice. So this bar will go back up a lot quicker now. Sweet. Let's get some graphite. Anyway, I'm out of here for now. Hopefully see you tomorrow at 12. If not, have a great Saturday. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.